Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm tying a few green drake detached bodies. I just wanted to show you how to put this wee one together. Now, first of all, we'll have to tie our body, and that's why the needle's in the face, but this is the body that we're going to create, something like this. Now, I'm going to use a uni thread 801 black to tie the fly. Another good colour to use is the UTC and brown olive. It's a nice colour tied with it. Now, first thing we got to do is just to come in, get our thread started as close to the needle as we dare go, and come back up. This waist piece, just leave this over your face. Now the tail is just the back of some white bucktail. So just already stacked this. It does look better when it's stacked. Now you don't want an overly long tail, so just shy the length that the body's going to be, and just tighten into this nice and tight. Then the foam, it's just a bit of dark green, or it's called forest green foam. Now you'll get this in the fly shop and it'll cost you a couple of quid, or you can do what I do and go to the hobby craft store or the range, and I'll just show you it, and you get sheets of it. This is an A3 sheet for 30p. Now, what I want to do is, I've just folded the foam in half, just literally in half, because that's the way it's going to go around the needle. Now, what you want to do is to cut a notch at the halfway point. Just cut a V. Show you like that, and what that's going to allow you is that's going to allow the tail to embed into the foam. Then just come up and push the foam onto the needle. So to show you that again, just come up, just push it in onto the needle, and that's going to embed the bucktail then into the foam. Then you just simply create your segments. Just bring these out, hold the bucktail tight on the needle. Now, the first person I ever seen doing this was Oliver Edwards. Absolutely great fly tire, great dresser of a fly. Right. And then just keep this going forward. Now I'm looking 6 segments, and then we'll do a segment or 2 on the hook. So just want to get them, keep them straight. The move, just keep them straight. And then one more. And then just come in. And throw in a whip finish. Pull your thread nice and tight. Trim that away. Now see this bit of thread, you don't want to cut it. Make sure it's down out of the way. And we're going to tie some of these fibres onto the hook. So we're just going to trim them, just to keep it more manageable. Then just come in, 4th finger and thumb, and just take it off. Now what I like to do is to roll it on my desk, and this will seal up any of the wee gaps. And then that's our body. And then we're going to put this onto the hook now. So we'll move over now, take the needle out of the vise, and we'll get this onto the hook. Okay guys, so that's us ready to tie the fly. Now the hook in the vise is a Kamasan B16O in size 10, so I would tie these on a size 10 or a size 8. Now the B16O is just basically the short shank, meaning the shank on this fly, the shank on this hook's equivalent to a 12, and the gape is equivalent to a 10. Now just take our body and just shorten the thread a wee bit so we can catch that in. Just bring the thread in between the foam. I want to put another larger segment on the fly around about there. Just come around nice and tight. Now, at this point, just bring the foam back, just trim that up, just catch in the tail fibres of the deer hair. Should have trimmed that at the start. And then just tighten into these. We've got a thread, just fold it back. Just come back up over the top. Now, best thing to do here, just to lift this, is to come in underneath and round. Then a couple of turns in front. We like a wax, and then just trim away the foam. That's everything nice and tight and tied in. Now I just want to colour up the last 3 bands or segments at the back. It's just a brown Sharpie. You don't have to do that. The reason why I'm doing it now is because when I was doing it, if I had it done up before I rolled it, the marker would have come off on my fingers. So just tighten into everything. Then to separate the wing, I just want to take a very same foam, probably cut around about 1 mil in width. So just catch that in. Come back down to there. Now we're looking 2 natural CDC feathers. You want the wings or the feathers to be coming away from each other. So just bring everything together. Then we get the length of the wing. Pinch and out. A couple of nice tight turns now. Just check the length. A wee bit short. So just bring it forward another touch. Catch it in. Now what we're going to do is come round the back and bring the 2 feathers together. Just slightly post these, not too much. About 4 or 5 turns is enough. And then just lock them in at the front. Right. You want to finish with your thread at the back here. And then we're going to create a dubbing loop. right up tight against the foam, and then put in the dubbing twister. Put that over the side. Wee lick of wax. Bring your thread back up and into the front. Should have said I'm still using the same thread. Then we'll take our loop. My CDC's in the clip. So just want to put it partially the way in, and then we're going to spin just to get it tightened first, and then I can rest it on my finger, give it a good spin. And that will tighten everything up. And then just come round with your CDC, a couple of turns at the back, and then a couple of turns at the front, tight up against the wing. Now at this point, just want to catch in the thread. Any wee favours, just bring them back. Then I'm going to bring the thread back. Work the thread back up over the top. Just slipped off the vise. So what we'll do is trim this off. Bring it round so I can trim it. Thread, so it's that whole thing, the dubbing and all, that's filling your thorax up now. See the waist ends? Just pull it out a wee bit so you can see it a wee bit better. Looks a bit of a mess at the minute. See the CDC? The thicker stalks just come in at an angle and trim those away. Then what we want to do is come in and just brush. Bring the CDC up into the pattern. Right, at this point, I'll try and show you this. There's two, see the two stems here? You just want to separate those. And then the two wings, just bring those apart. And then bring your foam through. This is going to be nice and tight. Be as tight as you dare go with the foam without snapping it. Fly this around with my thread. Nice tight turns with the thread, and then come in and trim away the waist, or tail sitting up. And then just come up and tidy up the head. Now, what I like to do is to put a wee bit of dubbing onto the head. Now this wee fly here will float like a cork. It's tied with a decent wave in mind. With the fly coming off So a bit of dubbing at the head, a couple of turns in front. We like a varnish under the thread, and then come straight in and throw in a whip finish, and then pull the thread tight, trim it away. Now, for some of the CDC not sitting, just bring it up. And into the wing. That's going to give the impression of the drake that's just hatched. Now a few wee fibres here just underneath. Just want to take those away. Just have a wee check. And there you go, guys. That's a dark green drake. Hopefully I've got something from that. I can sit and tie these all day, these wee patterns like this. Great fun to tie. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. This is the first time watching, consider subscribing. Until the next time, take care, and all being well, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.